Hello and welcome to the Insurance Dudes podcast. This is Craig Pretzinger. I am Han Solo today. Well, I'm not actually in Star Wars, but I am solo. Mr. Jason, fortunately for him, is away and camping. I don't even think he has internet access, so he may not even hear this. So, feel free to post comments and make fun of him. He is camping. He's out in the middle of nowhere. Yesterday, I got a text, but it seemed like it was one of those ones that snuck its way through, like you're on the airplane and you get a random text. One of those.
Insurance dudes are on a mission to escape being handcuffed by our agencies.
How? By uncovering the secrets to creating a predictable, consistent, and profitable agency sales machine.
I am Craig Pretzinger.
I am Jason Feldman.
We are agents.
We are Insurance Dudes.
So thank you for joining. Couple agenda items here real quick. If you haven't seen it, there's a link below, but we got a new book. This is pre-Chat GPT, so no Chat GPT involved. I know a lot of agents don't really use Chat GPT. We're going to talk about that a little in the next few weeks here. I know that I did a couple other episodes and a lot of people were real interested in those. So take a dive back down memory lane, go back a few episodes. You should be able to find them. If not, we'll continue to talk about it because it is another really, really effective tool that could help you get a lot done a lot quicker. And, that's the name of the game. So what we're going to do over the next couple weeks here, or, well, probably be a few weeks for me, but it could be even longer for you as the content comes out. But we're going to be talking about the concept of the Telefunnel system, which we talk about all the time. It's how we have devised the methodology that we grow business, and have grown our agencies. Now, of course, that's something that we talk about a lot because we do have a separate business. We're not talking it from the business standpoint. All I'm talking about is the way you could do it yourself. You don't need us. You could do it yourself. I'm going to lay out everything over the next bit of time. And if you want it even quicker, head over to Amazon, grab the book, $1 Million Agency. It's the blueprint, has everything in it. In fact, it has a lot more than just the telefunnel. It has all the agency operations, basically everything that you need to run an agency. Yeah, without the community. You don't have all the folks that we have in the program, but that's fine. You can do it yourself. And I want to help you do that. And we're going to make it a little fun today. What we're going to do is, since Mr. Jason isn't here to ask me any questions, I am going to throw Mr. AI Craig in here. AI Craig is going to ask questions. It's not me. It is the AI version of me. I did not write the questions. It chose what questions to ask based off of something I wrote up, and we're going to see what those questions are. In fact, I'm not even 100% sure what they're going to be, so it should be interesting. Are you ready? Let's dive in. All right. Well, here we are, and here's my amigo, AI Craig, and he's going to go ahead. Why don't you ask the first question there, buddy? What exactly is a telefunnel? So what exactly is it is kind of weird to hear my own voice ask me a question. Just side note. So what exactly is a telefunnel? So the telefunnel, all it is laying out the process so that you can execute on an internet lead sales strategy. As a sales first organization, you have to have some sort of consistent method to feed your producers the ability to quote. So what we did was, let me take you back. I'm going to take you back down memory lane. So let's talk about old Craig. Anybody that's listened to this for any amount of time has heard old Craig and new Craig, or old Jason, new Jason. Now, old Craig, pre-success with internet leads. And I define success as achieving a positive ROI based off of the activity created from an investment in a marketing source. I think that's a fair definition. Oh, that's awesome. So the telefunnel creates that path that we could then understand exactly where we're going. So old Craig, back 2019 and before, all the way back to 2009, even before there really were internet leads, struggled to understand the concept of focusing on the right metric. So whichever carrier you represent, or if you're independent, you probably have an even bigger situation around this, is there is no deficit of variables and parameters to analyze, right? There is definitely no shortage of information. this is one thing that the insurance companies are really, really good at is compiling data, right? They take all that data. One CEO of a very well-known carrier even said, we are a data company, right? The better that a company understands its data, the better it can do the math, and then the better it can create activity based off of that math that will lead to predictable results. And that's what you want to do, right? That's what machine learning is. Like, you want to talk about AI while AI Craig is over there asleep.
Yep. Yep.
Think about this. They've used machine learning forever, right? Take it back to the earliest Apollo mission, right? They ran projections based off of the data from different rockets or whatever. They take all that information, they compile it, and then they can predict, right? They create a model. In the same way ChatGPT or Anthropic or Cohere or Llama or Minstrel, all of these different LLMs, as they're called, they just predict, right? So they've been fed so many sentences and so many pieces of information that when you ask a question and you format it properly, it's going to predict the answer based off of the last word it generated, which is pretty wild, right? So it's predicting as it's doing. And that's something that humans can't do, right? It's too fast. Maybe we do it on a subconscious level, driving or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, that's the whole thing, is we've incorporated this artificial intelligence. I don't know that you'd call it artificial. Maybe we should call it computer intelligence, because it's still smart. It's just smart in a different way. It's very logical.